There is always a smarter way to do business. There is always a smarter way to cash flow maximize. At Venture Capital Inc., at Global Branding and Marketing, we are looking at all of these new innovative approaches that can literally help businesses to cash flow maximize. Now, let me say this to you. If you're doing business and you're creating debt and you're not thinking of new innovative approaches that can be used to reduce your debt cost, it simply means that you're doing business the old way. And today I want to give you some quick information that will really help you to understand some of the new innovative approaches that we are using to really help businesses to reduce their debt costs, to enhance on the equity accumulation, and also to enhance on their equity leverage. Now, let's talk about debt. There is so much of important information that you should know about debt that you're creating for your business. When you go to a financial institution and you create a debt, it's called your debt principal. But in dealing with that debt principal, you have what you call your debt interest rate, and you have your debt interest cost over the life cycle of that debt. Now, there's something else that is important for you to look at. So far, you look at your principal balance, you look at your interest rate, you look at your debt cost, and you look at the debt cost over the entire life cycle of that debt. Now, a quick example of this is that if you borrow a debt, and let us say of $10 million, and the debt interest rate is 10%, this simply means that you are expected to pay a total sum of about $1 million on that debt on an annual basis. That's good. You need to now look at the life cycle of that debt. So if the life cycle runs for 20 years and you're paying a debt cost on an annual basis of about $1 million, 1 million multiplied by 20 years is simply $20 million. But remember again, the principal balance is only $10 million. So the principal balance is $10 million, but over the 20 years, the accumulated interest cost is also $10 million. Now, this may have some advantages and disadvantages. My mission here is not to go into all of that today in terms of looking at the economic analytics to basically show inflation, deflation, currency value over the period of time. Not my mission to go into that today. My mission simply to show you today is that there's a smarter, better, innovative way to create and manage debt. If it is possible for you to reduce your debt life cycle, it is possible for you to reduce your debt cost. If it is possible for you to reduce your debt cost, it simply means that you are taking a strategic step to attain the equity in the assets much earlier than you will traditionally achieve that. And that is what I want to talk to you about today. Now, the average person might be saying that understand finance that to reduce the debt life cycle, it means that you got to pay down more on the principal. You have to pay down more on your monthly installment. Perhaps you're correct, but then you might be saying you have to take it from traditional cash flow, and that will deplete the existing cash flow to do business. You're correct with all of that. But what if there was another stream of income, a more innovative, creative stream of income that you can look at, that you can now leverage to pay down on that existing debt? And it has absolutely nothing to do with affecting the traditional cash flow of your business. At Venture Capital Inc., we are all about looking at these innovative approaches that can help you to save on your debt costs, that can help you to attain the equity in your asset much earlier, and that can help you to leverage your equity assets in a way that brings more financial benefits to your company. All of the things that I've suggested, there's tremendous possibilities that can be leveraged to help your businesses. Some of these systems are used in the developed world, and at Venture Capital Inc., at Global Branding and Marketing, we now want to bring this kind of information to businesses and really help businesses to understand how to navigate the financial world. It's very important for you to understand how the commercial financial sector works, how the investment financial sector works, and how smart capital markets work. This is what will significantly elevate the lid of your financial IQ and put you in a much better position of strength to create the kind of financial leverage that you deserve to grow, diversify, scale your business. Now, what I'm saying here is relevant to small, medium, and large-scale businesses. And I want to encourage you to reach out to Venture Capital Inc., reach out to Global Branding and Marketing, and talk to one of our professional financial advisors, talk to our economists, and talk to our accountants, talk to our consultants. And very soon we're going to have a very strong legal team to also support you in building a better brand, to build your brand with global relevance, and also put you in that position of strength to really understand money, how money works, really help you to understand how to, interface, build strong connections in the financial world that can give you the kind of support that you need to move your business, your ideas, and your brands forward. My name is Gary Thompson. I trust you find this information useful. I'm a business development consultant by profession. I'm a humanitarian by nature, and I'm the multiple best-selling author for several books, including Billionaire Codes and Manager's Toolkit. In the event that you're looking at this program for the first time, you've never subscribed to this program, I want to encourage you to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to this program so you will be the first to get these groundbreaking information that we're going to be bringing to you on a daily basis that can literally shift the perspective in terms of how you're doing business and really give you the competitive advantage in doing business. My name is Gary Thompson. It has been a pleasure being with you, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side.